Hello, fellow fishing enthusiasts. Welcome to the fishing spot. Today we are here to fish. That is the plan. That is what I have gathered you all here for today. I'm sorry this did not go as planned, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. What does the hat say? You know, that reminds me of when you like see someone with like a tattoo in another language and you're like, what does that mean? And then they say it's some shit like I don't know, like gosh, I can't even think of what those tattoos usually say. It's just it's usually something really goofy though, like I love cats or something. I don't know. Peace and virtue. No, that makes too much sense. We're not allowed to make sense out here. 1-3 nights, 74 is given 4 carrots, a slight over coffee. Thank you. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be drinking coffee while fishing. That's how the last big accident you have. You know, that's how it happened. It was tragic, really. Lost 5 guys in that accident, probably 6 actually. Now that I think about it, you know, Jerry's son died then. But yes, we are fishing on the pier. The Pierre. That sounded too French, I'm sorry. Yes, alright, well. Let us begin the experience today. I need you guys to, take a seat. Begin channeling your chakras. Relax. Relax now, yes. You know, you're a little young to be fishing. Do your parents know you're here? I'm sorry, that was a joke. It's not a problem. Wait. It's like me. Hold on, I'll move this over here. I didn't plan this out very well, but I actually did. I'm really prepared for this. Yeah, you guys can sit near the water, but if you fall in, I'm not gonna jump in and save you. You're on your own. You know? Just a little fish in a big ass pond known as the ocean. It's a pretty big pond. It doesn't get much bigger than that. I can't swim. But you know, that's okay. Say, did you know that salmonella came from salmon? It happened in the 1900s, and there was an epidemic, and people, they traced it back to salmon. True story. It really happened like that. It was crazy. For a while, people called to stop eating salmon because it was really just, it was making a lot of people really sick. I saw it happen and I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, really. That's just how it is. You lost all your guns in a boating accident? Why did you take a gun with you? Were you trying to, like, shoot the fish out of the water? I don't know if that's a legal form of fishing. Do you even have a fishing permit? Why didn't I stop it from spreading? What am I supposed to do? Just walk up to people and tell them to stop fucking eating salmon? Salmon is like that one fish that as a kid you're told it's like the fanciest shit ever, and you're just told you can never have it, but then you get it as an adult and you're like, There are like different grades of fish. There's like the low tier salmon, and then there's like the peak stuff out there. Do I have a fishing permit? Who the fuck is gonna tell a horse that they can't fish? You know? No one's gonna do that. I'm gonna be like a grizzly bear in the middle of the forest and start fishing with my teeth. I'm gonna just sink my fangs in them and rip it apart. It's gonna look like a nature documentary. There's gonna be blood and scales everywhere. Are you gonna really tell a horse like that she's not allowed to go fishing? Matha has announced, several pats. Thank you! I will not turn against my friends. We are here for the same fishing experience. This is a beautiful time. Yeah, the bear park rangers. You guys are very sassy today, but that's okay. That is okay. You know, there's a lot of dangers associated with fishing. Catfishing is one of them, actually. You know, I actually got catfished once myself. True story. You know, they warn you about it all over the internet. It's a real problem. But it's because I thought I caught a trout and it ended up being a catfish. That bitch was a catfish. It's really really depressing. You know, you gotta be careful about it. You can never really tell. You know, from the images, it's just hard to tell. Did I fry him up good? I really did. I had to. I told her that she should be ashamed. It is a rookie mistake, but you know what? I don't pride myself on my ability to recognize fish. They're all the same to me. Not to be racist or anything. Try fishing with my hands. I don't know. I mean, I do have this masculine urge to drop the rod right now and start noodling, but last time I tried that, I was banned from the mall because I got accused of trying to steal the koi in their pond. It's kind of dangerous. Should not noodle unless you know what you're doing. Like if you're making pasta, like if you're Italian. I feel like Italians would be good at noodling. They'd probably catch a lot of fish like that. It'd be impressive. It'd be quite spectacular to watch, honestly. Yeah, noodling is when you fish with your hands. 1F5, 600 is given 5 carrots. Say, Tomoe, this is your local fish and wildlife officer. I need to see your fishing license or you could face a fine or even jail time. You ever wonder what it's like to be fish food? I could teach you. You can learn first-hand experience. Not many people can say that. Yeah. Wait, you have to... Oh yeah, you do have to stick your hands in, like, muddy fishing pits. Imagine what could be on the other side. It's probably not going to be a catfish. I don't know why people do that with catfish in particular. Are catfish just more aggressive? Boss Cow 217 is given 10 carrots. Say, oh god, the feds are here. Quick, hide the carrot stock, boys. Are we fishing with carrots today? You know, I'm surprised nobody's called out this fishing rod yet. It's very distinct. I thought someone would recognize it, but you know what? I'll wait till someone understands the reference. Oh man. Yeah, that's it's a Club Penguin fishing rod. I'm sorry, dude. I was like, oh man, I need a fishing rod. You know what game has fishing rods? Perfect. Easy. Effortless. I spent a lot of time on that mini game as a kid. That was what got me hooked into fishing mini games. You know, you can catch the big fish in Club Penguin if you use the little fish at the end, one of the yellow ones, and you know when the big one shows up at the end, and you get like a coin bonus if you do that. That's a little tip and trick right there for you. Yeah, it's a penguin fishing rod. I beat the shit out of a penguin and stole it for this stream. You're welcome. Only the best experience for you guys. It's a beautiful game. It was a beautiful game. We're not going to get distracted by penguins, although they do fish a lot themselves. It's quite impressive. You know, every time a fish breaks my line and escapes it, it reminds me of her. Not because she was the one that got away or anything, but because I could never keep her in line. Gotta be careful, you know? Gotta be careful. Gotta have control. Exercise control while fishing. Absolute control. You really hope this wasn't in the script? This is my excuse to make scripted content. I do warn you that the whole script that I have over here is just full of stupid ass jokes. I was just sitting at work, like, what are the stupidest fucking jokes I can come up with for fishing? Boy, do I have things planned. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry about the ASMR mic though. It's just this is just a separate experience entirely. This is just an excuse to talk about fishing now. I'm glad that we have so many fishing enthusiasts gathered up here today. Ever heard of Plenty of Fish? Yeah, I can't imagine being desperate and lonely enough to date a fish. Never mind. I can. Don't do it though. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. We getting sad on the pier today. Just kind of stare out into the sunset. You know? At what point do we crack open a cold one? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like I need a drink. I can't read this. You sure it's not? Yeah. Don't sexually harass the fish! Don't sexually harass the fish, bro. I'm not bailing you out of prison again. Not again. I can't get banned from any more local fishing spots because I try to take you guys with me. And you just cause problems. You just cause so many problems. You're getting a sinking feeling already? Why? I'm great at my job. She's a mermaid. She's a whore. Don't do it! Don't fucking do it. You're embarrassing me. I can't even go to a Bass Pro Shop anymore with you around. Because everybody knows you. They have fucking wanted posters of you up on the wall. Roy has given 1.99 carats to say, MILF, man, I love fishing. Me too, buddy. Me too. Do crab fishing... How the fuck do you catch a crab? Don't you, like, throw a bucket in the water or something? That would be on my bucket list, just catching a bunch of crabs. Oh, a cage? Crab cage sounds like the name of a band, doesn't it? It kinda does. It kinda does. Crab escape from cage. I want to catch a crab now. That would be nice, actually. You ever see those lobsters in, like, the tanks at Walmart? I kind of want to buy all of them and take the bands off of their claws and put them in a little fighting pit, and then watch and see if they fight to the death. Wait, are lobsters the ones that are immortal? Like, the ones that never stop growing or anything? Like, I know there's, like, blue lobsters that can appear in the wild, too. And then they molt. Or something. Wait, no. Do lobsters molt? Am I thinking of the wrong crustaceans? I do know that the blue is very bad for their camouflage, so they typically just die really fast. They'll probably die in my care. Are you trying to say that the things I take care of tend to die quickly? There might be some truth to that. Hello, Tomoe. Hello, welcome to the fishing spot. Gather around. Gather around. It's about 1 in 20,000. Damn, it's like a shiny Pokemon in real life. That's beautiful. I've never had lobster before, though. I've never had lobster. I've been told it's pretty scrumptious, though. I've never had crab, either. I feel like I need to eat more seafood. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yeah, never. Ever. Never in my life. BossCow217 is given 5 carats to say the first rule of Lobster Fight Club is you don't talk about Lobster Fight Club. Is that, like, Red Lobster After Hours or something? I can kind of imagine that. That could be a very real thing. I would pay to see that, quite frankly. Are we getting any flatfish tonight? What is the ones? Oh, it's the flounders. The flounders are the ones with the eyes on the side of their heads. They're beautiful specimens, really. Say, what do they call it when there's no trout in the pond? A trout drought, which is kind of weird because, you know, droughts usually imply the absence of moisture. It's rather abnormal, rather strange. Benjamin has given 5 carats to say, is it cannibalism if you consume a seahorse? Probably. Probably. I included the joke's explanation. The joke's only funny if you explain it. Come on now. Let's see. Eating fish straight from the ocean builds character because it gives you an immunity to parasites. Don't worry about that sushi shit. Just be an American and eat raw fish. That's actually horrible advice. You know you can get some pretty fucking awful parasites if you just grab the fish out of the water and take a bite out of it, right? Like, you're not supposed to do that. It might make you feel powerful, it might make every fisherman in the local area respect you, or just avoid you, but you know, you really shouldn't do it. Gas station sushi is a roulette that I do not think I could ever wish upon anybody. Mercury poisoning. The fish are on Earth. What are you talking about? What on earth are you talking about? Are you trying to say that those fish are out of this world and we should consume them post-haste? Gas station glizzies. I love eating hot dogs that are like 5 hours old. That also builds character. Why not just chop them up and throw them out for the fish? It doesn't make sense. It's prime bait right there. Space fish? I don't know of any games like that. I don't know about that one. Hey. Hey there, shrimp. That's what I'd say to a little guy frying rice. That's shrimp fried rice right there. You know? That little fella. Yeah. Tomoe, catch a big one. Why does it have to be a big one? Do you have something against the small ones? It's a shrimp list. Do shrimp really taste good? I hear that if you eat too many of them, it makes you sick. Did you know you can tune a piano, but you cannot tune a fish? What? My mind is blown. I'm sorry, this is probably gonna be the stupidest stream I've ever done. And that's saying something. Oh, here's a good pickup line. Hey babe, are you from the deep sea? Because you're suffocating and I can't see a future with you. Eh? Could totally use it. You're welcome. Helping you, you know, shoot your shot. Pretty solid. I'm sorry. I can't give him good advice. I'm just doing my best, man. Or, you know, you could, you know, compliment her shirt. But she's just probably fishing for compliments anyway. She's not a real fisher. By the way, female fishermen are not called hookers. I learned that the hard way. Which is weird because, you know, fishing, you know, they have hooks on them. It doesn't really make sense. You would think that there would be like a correlation there, but apparently not. Yeah, apparently not. The fish below the pier leaving? No! No, we just have to be patient. We'll have to be patient and the fish will come in no time. Get off the stage! Look how long this stage is, though. You can't chase me away. Think about it, though. If someone hooked a worm and they cast it high into the air, really high, would they catch a bird if they did it early enough? Because fish like worms, but so do birds. So the early bird could catch that worm. Theoretically, it is possible. I'm just saying. Try fishing for rotting tomatoes? I love the environment. I could never. You know, people always ask, would you still love me if I was a worm? You know, maybe they would if they were a fish. Should ask the fish that. I think the fish would take the bait. Just dive into the water? Why? This is a calming fishing experience. I'm just saying. So you can go out there, cast your line, reel it in, you know, catch a fat bass. Damn, that's a fat bass. It's respectfully plump, I mean. Your father would be quite proud. Excellent. Now, you just gotta catch and release. Release back into the wilderness. Can't be selfish. I don't think you're supposed to slap a fish. A bass of significant size. I feel like a fish would make a cool sound if you slapped it, though. That bass, though, not to be mistaken for bass, but a bass, a fat bass, would be quite based? Yeah. Yes. Have I ever been slapped with a fish? I feel like that's how you challenge someone to a duel, right? Like, if you arrive at the same fishing spot as your rival, and he walks up and slaps you with a fish, then you guys just have to, like, take off your shirts and, like, have, like, a fist fight. Well, I mean, that's just, like, two dudes brawling at the fishing spot. That's just, like, I think that's just how it is. I've seen it happen before in real time. I don't think you're supposed to kiss him, no. No. Wasn't that an Ed, Edd n Eddy episode? I think it was, actually. I think it was. Hey, do you think it would be insensitive to ask fish if, like, to just ask them if they think, like, if they think, fishnets are sexy? Is that insensitive? Would that be wrong? I think it might be wrong. Damn. I don't think a fish can think. Hey, what did the coral tell the ship that was approaching? Reef me alone. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. I'm starting to get embarrassed just being here. I can't show my face in town ever again. The fish are completely gone. Are you guys saying that you wouldn't go fishing with me after this? You wouldn't be willing to go fishing? Come on, man. I'm great company. The crowd swam away. It's alright. I'll just make an appearance at schools. Maybe a school of fish will show up. Then I would catch at least one. Actually, I think that sounds questionably legal. Never mind. I would not try to do that. I would leave them be. You'd still go fishing with me? Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. What else am I cooking up? If you fish using only your sword, I will show up. What if I did that against a swordfish? That'd be interesting, actually. You know, my metaphorical, hypothetical, theoretical wife thought I was staying out late, you know, cheating on her. And I said, the jig is up. Because I'm fishing, you know? The fishing jig. It's up. Because I had to catch a fish. She didn't get it. She left me. Theoretically. Hypothetically. Yeah. Yeah. Where do fish spend their money? In the riverbank? Possibly so. Possibly so. Fishing funnies. It's all about fish today. Hit or miss, she took that fucking fish. So imagine, you know, it's a long day of fishing. You finally catch one. You grab it, you dig your fingers into its fleshy body, ripping through the scales, watching the life slowly drain from its eyes. You feel a sense of power, a sense of accomplishment. You feel like you're a higher life form, and then it can't get away. It keeps flopping around. It keeps trying to escape your clutches. It wiggles more and more. And then, right as it's about to die, you let it go into the water. You let it escape. Because that's the right thing to do. Catch and release. Just remember that. Just remember that. Anyway, so. Are we still talking about fish? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Did you know that I'm actually banned in all the Bass Pro Shops in America? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Boss Cow 217 is giving 2 carrots to say Tomoe is throwing out some amazing lines today. It's all a part of the fishing experience, you know? It's all a part of the fishing experience. Even the pyramid ones? Yeah, I always wanted to make a pilgrimage there. I was told that once men reach the age of 18 to become a man, they have to take a pilgrimage to the Bass Pro Shop. Specifically the one in Memphis, Tennessee. I don't really know why. I don't know how many of you have done it, but if so, congratulations on your accomplishment. It's like in your blood, you know? Everybody has to do it. Am I the one that went swimming inside of the Bass Pro Shop tank? I'm not, actually. That was not me. It's the 9th or 8th tallest pyramid in the world? Now that's impressive. By the way, so there's something that's important to keep in mind. I can't tell you where my secret fishing spot is. I would have to kill you if I told you where it is. They're sacred. It's like a different kind of sacred, you know? It's just one of those things. But, however, I can tell you where I keep my dead bodies. That is okay to do. That's a little different. Have I ever tasted shark fin? No, I haven't tasted shark fin. How do you even kill a shark and take the fin from it? I feel like dolphins are actually more dangerous than sharks. But, you know, it's weird that nobody tells fish to drink more water. Imagine how parched they must be. Those poor little guys. They just assume, you know, oh yeah, fish surrounded by salt water, they must drink plenty of water. No, everybody knows you can't drink salt water. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Is where you keep dead bodies and fish secretly the same spot? That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make sense. Just know though, if we do find a mermaid out here, I would divorce my wife. Don't tell her I said that, though. It's our little secret. Everything that happens at the fishing spot stays at the fishing spot. You know, it reminds me as well. Who is my wife? I don't know. You don't know her. She goes to a different fishing spot. I feel like to get into like the real character of a fisher person, I need like a hypothetical wife, you know? It's sometimes there's like those dudes who like fish to get away from the wife for the weekend. Yeah. Manager Tomoe is my wife. I don't think I could reel her in. She's a tough catch. You know, when I caught a fish, I told him that he seemed a bit suspicious. I think he was expecting me to call him Fishy instead. Yeah. I need a truck? Do I need like one of the wide bed trucks to like put all the fish in the back of it? I'll keep that in mind. Go fish sounds like a fun game, but it wasn't in the cards today. Very unfortunate. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Whatever floats your boat, buddy. A standard Ram truck does just fine. That seems like it would take up a lot of gas. I need a bigger truck, though. Bigger truck from Efficient Supplies. That was a lot. Oh, wait, what's wrong with my jokes? What's wrong with my fishing jokes? I don't understand why some crabs can be hermits, but I can't. But I guess eventually they get up and they leave their shell as well. Everybody has to eventually. It's just part of life. Although I do like the hermit crabs with the painted shells that aren't sold in pet stores anymore. I think because it was deemed inhumane or something, which is kind of ridiculous. I don't think it hurts the little guys. Plus, there's like something different as a kid, you know, walking into a pet store and seeing one with like a soccer ball pattern on it, or like a smiley face, or just like any really like fucked up art that a bored teenager probably had to do in order to earn minimum wage back in the day. Really makes you think differently about it. So I don't never really think anybody bought them though, but they were nice. It's your first time catching my stream live? Well, welcome! We are simply fishing on this beautiful day. Did not quite end up as anticipated, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta make do. Sometimes you just gotta make things work. Are we gonna catch jellyfish for their jelly? No, because jellyfish are like the trash bags of the sea, you know? They're just like... Have you ever been on a shoreline with like a lot of jellyfish washed up? It just looks like this clear plastic film stuff. But apparently you're not supposed to step on them anyway, because the stingers can still get you. But they're just mindless trash bags. That's all they are. Mindless little guys. But they're kind of cute. I feel like they would be really squishy. You could, you know, just grab their corpses and squish it like a stress ball. That'd be interesting. Probably a little bit weird. Yeah. Just a little bit. I did know, though, that I was fated to be a fisher person. The moment that I was delivered at birth by a pelican rather than a stork. It's just how you know, you know? If you know, you know. That also reminds me that, have you ever seen, like, a little kid get assaulted by a flock of seagulls? Like a very hungry flock of seagulls. Or was I in its mouth like Nemo? I don't know. I think Finding Nemo must be based off of a true story, though. Must be. What do you call a jellyfish who likes to fight? A man of war? Isn't that the really colorful motherfucker with like all the little wiggly tendrils? Not, I mean, all jellyfish have wiggly tendrils, but they have like the ruffles. Not like the chips, but like it's like the what is it called? The frills! Yes, the frills! Those things. You know, IRL, I wanted to become a marine biologist. I don't recommend going to a marine base. They're pretty scary. Not that all marines are dangerous, but I guess if you want to study them up close, go ahead. Just do so at your own risk. Why no seahorse jokes? I don't know. I just don't see any horses out here. Have I caught anything yet? No, but maybe eventually I'll catch a break. It's a tough crowd, you know? Did you hear about the guy who tried to keep a fish at home? The idea didn't really work out. It tanked pretty hard. You'd fight a seagull? I'd love to see somebody fight a seagull. You gotta like throw a punch at it, you know? Let those rats in the air know what for. You ever wonder why fly fishing is called fly fishing if you're fishing for fish and not for flies? It's absurd. It's ridiculous. It's wacky. It doesn't make sense. It's just how it is. What do you think it would sound like if you slapped the back of a stingray? It's so flat. It just has so much square footage. It'd be interesting. They're just like pancakes out in the wilderness. It's flat and floppy. It's kind of endearing. Like a splat sound. Kind of like a soft-shelled turtle. You know, it's weird. At the ocean, I feel like someone's always waving to me. Pogman can't even swim in 5 carats. Say over half an hour and still no line in the water. SMH fake fisher. Half of the battle of fishing is just preparing to cast your line, you know? I won't expect you to get it. I'll expect you to get it. Did I find anything yet? No. Not yet. I didn't scare away the fish. It wasn't me. Do you know how many fish there are out here? There's a lot. They're all waiting to be captured. Are we gonna dynamite fish? Is that a thing? Imagine going fishing in an aquarium. That'd be kind of nice, actually. That'd be kind of splendid. We need like a fishing group, like a collection of dudes that just like fishing. It's like a passionate thing. It is actually a thing? I feel like you can fish in lots of different ways, like deep sea fishing, like ocean fishing. That's a thing, but like you're surrounded by water. And it's kind of scary at that point. This is all a ruse. Tomoe just brought us here so we can hear her bad fish puns and jokes. She's not gonna catch anything. Not a smelt, not a minnow, not an anchovy. How do you guys feel about anchovies on pizza, though? I don't know about anchovies on pizza. I've never actually seen it happen before. I don't know about the secret fishing group chat. Fuck. No. Is it worse than pineapple on pizza? What do you think? Isn't it? I don't know how anchovies taste. Aren't they like super salty or something? It's not visually appealing. What if you like made it into like a paste and put it all over the pizza like that? If you want salty, just use bacon. It's not the same. We're fish enthusiasts here. Wait, are you a fake Fisher fan? Guys, we gotta get rid of this one. I'm kidding. It's fine. It's fine. You'll come around eventually. Eventually you'll be reeled in. Fisher Price? Oh yeah, that is a thing, huh? Let's see. What other horrible fishing jokes do I have on the table today? I've been cooking for a while. Try fishing with Marmite? Isn't that one thing from that one country? I don't know what it is. Apparently it has a very acquired taste to it, though. There's more? Of course there's more. This is a fishing experience. Wait. Boscow217 is gifted 50 memberships. Welcome everybody to the Tomoe Umari Fishing Club. Fishing begins at 0600 in the morning in place of PT. Because it is a very long weekend and we all love fishing. That's why we're here. Everybody loves fishing, right guys? Right? Boscow217 is given 2 carrots to say more fish must be added to the pond. Hell yeah. Did you know that if you put like goldfish in the pond, they don't stop growing? Cause like when I was a kid, there was this goldfish pond. It wasn't like an actual pond, but it was like a plastic tub that was in the backyard and my mom filled it with fish. And she forgot to take them out for the winter, like to put them in the house where they would be safe and warm. And the little pond thing froze over and then the spring came around. But, like, she was expecting to, like, empty it out. And, everything would be dead, naturally. Long dead. But there was one fish left in there alive. It probably ate the corpses of the other fish. Because it was the only fish in there. And it was, like, a really big goldfish. So, it turns out fish have pretty good survivability. I wouldn't recommend leaving your fish in a pond over winter, though. Well, not even like an actual pond. It had like no source of food. I guess like algae and stuff and like little corpse fish bits in there. But yeah, where do I think frozen fish come from? Maybe like a block of ice or something? I don't know. How do they store fish like that? MCL is given 5 carrots. Say you're really putting your comedy reputation on the line with these puns. I'm so sorry. Never be sorry for fish puns. Goldfish are related to koi, so they can get pretty big. Yeah, it's okay to be a little koi. I mean, that's what goldfish are. Yeah, fish are beautiful, though. It really is. I wish I was a seahorse. But I guess whenever I go near the ocean, I am, huh? This is beautiful. Isn't this a peaceful experience? Isn't this what you guys expected today? When you hopped into the stream, you're like, you know what? I wonder what that horse is up to. She's gonna get up to some mischief today. I feel the strong urge to play a bunch of fishing minigames after this. This is an experience. You don't just gather up the bros and go tell bad fishing jokes on the pier. It appears that I am alone in this endeavor. Bosscow217 is given 2 cares to say, born to fish, forced to wipe. With what? I only know lobster that can grow infinitely until the weight of it kills itself. What if that's like a metaphor for life? And eventually life just becomes so heavy that we're crushed by our shell. And that we cannot molt to escape our problems. We must simply learn to deal with the burden that life has placed upon us. But eventually it will inevitably become too heavy. Write that down. This is philosophical. It's too real. Of course it's real. We're fishing. Come on now. I wonder how they make movies about fishing. Maybe they'd use a reel for that, too. What's my favorite fish Pokemon? Probably Magikarp. I mean, who doesn't love a good Magikarp? Would I hang a fish on my wall? It sounds like a trap. I feel like fishing is the prime time to be philosophical. I don't know. How do they make trophy fish, though? How do you taxidermy a fish? You ever wonder about that? Like, you walk into an old lodge and they just have a bunch of fish plastered up on the wall. Doesn't make no damn sense. Halala has joined the Umarmy fishing pact. Welcome to the fishing cult. Everything that you hear here today stays here today. Remember to attend the fishing meets at 0600. How do I make fish fear me and women want me? Well, I have a surprise for you, buddy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Read it. Go on. Do not be afraid. This is a safe place. I'll stay still, just so you can read it. Sorry for invading your personal space, but this is my fishing spot in the first place. I am merely sharing this pier with you today. We gotta reel them in with good bait. What would you consider good bait? What would it be? I wonder what people usually use. You know, you always see worms in like the stock photos and stuff, but it really makes you wonder. Women fear me, fish fear... fish love you? How did you get the fish to love you? Tell me your secrets. I'll take notes. Shakes her head sporadically to make reading the hat impossible. Accept the challenge, damn it! I don't want to hear no quitter talk. Okay, well, I'll stay stiller. Have you read it yet? I'm sorry. I think that's good. Alright, there. Now you have more fishing knowledge to help you on your journey. There, you're welcome. Fish fear me. Women fear me. But fish women can't stay away from me. Help, they are dragging me down into the depths. Sure, the scenery is nice, but I do enjoy the sunlight. I don't know, man. If I hear a siren, I'll run towards it. Unless it's like the scary sirens. But it's like, you know, if you're out at sea and you see a beautiful woman on the rocks, I think you would ignore the warning signs too. Yeah, sirens. They're dangerous. They're dastardly, alluring women. Scary shit right there. Have you ever seen a reverse mermaid, by the way? Wait, is it called the reverse mermaid? You know, it has like a fish upper half and then like has like just legs. That's a thing, isn't it? It's a yeah. It's a part of the deep fishing lore. Marquise giving 2 carrots and say, hey, Tomoe, you're a catch! Cries in shame. I'm going to beat you with this rod. I would never do that. I'm a nice guy. Well, I'm a nice horsewoman, rather. A maidmer? A fair maidmer. Maidmer? That doesn't sound right. There's no way. A merman. You guys think Aquaman is real? Why doesn't he come to the fishing meets? It's crazy out here. We get into some shenanigans. Don't go into the water when the algae is swirling. Why not? I wonder if a fish person would, like, ask for some weed, but it'd be like seaweed instead. Like, would that be like the drug equivalent for the fish? Do fish even have drugs? What if they have like an underground fish oil market where it's like, you know, like the snake oil scam, but instead it's like a fish oil scam? That'd be crazy. That'd be kind of wacky, actually. And they just pay in like sand dollars. You can't smoke underwater? Well, explain underwater volcanoes then, buddy. What are those hot bubbles? Explain that! You can't. Oh yeah, pufferfish have drugs in them, I think. The brain-eating bacteria in the moss. It's okay, there's already a layer of moss coating my brain. But if you look at it, you can tell which way north is, so that's pretty cool. It's helpful. The fish use the fish oil as CBD oil. No, don't teach the fish bad habits. They have to approach the right path. They have to follow the current. It's how fish stay up to date on current events. They can't go against the flow. Maybe that... Oh, that must be why the news anchor in SpongeBob is a fish, because he's telling people about current events. I only just now got that. There you guys go. I explained the joke. You're welcome. This is why I'm here. This is exactly why I'm here. Yeah, just now! I didn't get it! I never understood. Cracked the code after all these years. It's quite an experience, isn't it? Got the SpongeBob lore on deck. Just imagine the joys of hopping on a fishing boat and going out into the deep ocean for like months at a time with all of your friends and family wondering if you just fucking died out there. But if you have like a reality TV show. I mean, have you ever seen the reality TV shows about the dudes that go fishing like that? That's pretty interesting, honestly. My brain cell managed to bounce perfectly into the corner. Is it like one of those old screens where it just like bounces around from corner to corner? And you just wait for it to, like, bounce at a satisfying angle? It really makes you wonder. Wait, I could have, like, my own TV show like the river monsters guy who had to retire because he caught all of the river monsters in the world. But instead of, like, catching the fish, I could be the river monster. Like, I could go to a place where kids are playing in the water and just grab their ankles and drag them under. But not kill them, because that's wrong. I would let them go, like, as like a tale of caution, you know, because the water is dangerous and I want them to understand. And but then I, like, get out of the water and I beat the shit out of their parents and the camera has to pan away because you can't show that on television. Your favorite river monster VTuber? Aw, shucks. Thank you. Thank you. Let them go. I'm not trying to kill kids. I'm a nice person. Believe it or not, I'm a pretty friendly horsewoman. That's a Kelpie? I don't think I have much kelp on me. But if I had, like, sea green hair, then I could be a Kelpie, right? They have, like, really sharp fangs, don't they? Yeah. They're real dangerous. They're real menacing. They're monsters. They're devious creatures. Like me. Well, you guys are suddenly the expert on monster lore? I don't believe that for a second. You know, I could tell the best times to go fishing. I've played a fair amount of fishing games in my time. You wait for it to rain. You wait for there to be certain times of days. You have to read the water. You have to you gotta feel it out. You gotta stand on a rock like 50 meters out from the ocean and throw your line out there. and just pretend that you're one with the water. You have to sink your chakras to the fucking waves, man. You gotta just really just dig in, or you know, just hop into the water and catch them with your bare hands. That works too. Can we cook the monsters I catch? Yeah, of course. Speaking of monsters out in the river, have you ever heard of Ness? Well, that's the Smash character. Wait, no, that's the Earthbound guy who's in Smash. Nessie, the Driftwood motherfucker. Yeah, you gotta look for that guy. It's a wanted criminal. I always kind of wonder if those creatures are actually real or not. Or if it's just everybody's, like, collective hallucination or something. Yeah, Nessie. That little guy. Old dinosaur. You know, when I was younger, I used to watch documentaries that were like 2 hours long on various things like that, like Bigfoot and Nessie and, aliens. But alien hunters scare me. They're like a different breed of weirdo. I'm not weird, though. I'm actually pretty normal myself. That's why we're here fishing today. Now imagine this whole experience when you go fishing. You just have a horsewoman talking to you non-stop the entire time, and you're just about to break down sobbing because you just want to catch a fish and go home, but she won't shut the fuck up about fish. She's just very passionate about fish. Hey, have you heard about fish? I think you would really like fish. Let's go to the fishing market after this. Let's go look at new baits. Let's really tackle this from a different angle, you know? Let's get some new equipment. Let's go get banned from more Bass Pro Shops across America. That would be a great time. I think that would really be a good moment to engage in. Don't worry, I got you. I want to go fishing more, goddammit. A talking horse is not strange. Not around here. Not in this range. I think it is time for us all to go fishing more. You never know what the world has in store. Let us embark on a quest. And in this, we will seek to be the best. I'm not good at being a Dr. Seuss type of horse. Do I have bail money? Don't expect to get out of this alive. Don't expect to get out of this alive. That's all I'm gonna say. Gotta be prepared for the consequences when you get into this. Let's go lantern fishing? What do you mean fishing's not your thing? Why would you say that? That hurts. Damn, that hit different. I give the best years of my life to you guys so that we can go fishing together. I've been planning this trip for months so that we can have a nice, calm, bonding experience, you know, just go catch a couple fish, tell a couple jokes, you know, maybe have a beer or two, or whatever beverage you like to partake in when you're casting your line out there, and instead you just have to fucking complain about it. Well, you know what? You know what? That's fine. That's all fine and fucking dandy. But you know what? I'm not gonna let you ruin this trip. I am not going to let you ruin this trip that I have put my heart and soul into planning. Okay? So, like, just try to enjoy yourself for a bit before we leave. Alright? Just sit down. Sit the fuck down! And try to enjoy yourself. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Just for once, don't ruin this damn trip. Just calm down, okay? Just calm down. Simmer down, buddy. That's alright, it's alright. You know, I'm not mad at you. I'm just very disappointed, that's all. But I don't get any phone signal out here. Put your damn phone away or I'm going to grab it and throw it into the water. The fish are gonna enjoy it. They're gonna play games on that phone. I'm not getting you a new phone until summer vacation is over. I shook you awake from your nap, I'm sorry. I wasn't planning on yelling this stream. I'm sorry, I got a little heated, you know, I'm very passionate about fish, that's all. That's all. Am I mad because nothing's been biting all day? Maybe. Maybe. Just, it's alright. It's alright. The fish brought out their guns, stopped yelling. It's They feel threatened. That's good. You have to show them who's boss, you know? You have to really lay down the law. We can't back away. We can't back away now. Otherwise, it's gonna be the end. And you know what happens when it's the end with fish? It's the fin. It says fin on the screen. That's how you know it's over. But it's not over yet. We can still fight back. Boss Cow 217 has given 5 carrots to say we made Dad angry, guys. I don't think we're getting any ice cream on the way back. Well, you know, it has to be earned. You have to catch at least a couple fish before we can leave. You eat it. Eat the angry fish. No. I don't know what circus you think we're in, but I don't see any clownfish out here, buddy. That's just not gonna happen. Why not use my sword for a more aggressive approach? I don't want to be too harsh on them, you know? We'll buy fish at the grocery store. I bet you can't play a fucking video game without using cheat codes. Clearly you don't like playing life fair and square. What, are we just gonna eat fish, you know, that other people got for us? You know, we just can't earn our food anymore? Whatever happened to the good old hunting and gathering society? I don't get it. I just don't get it. You guys don't know how to just relax and enjoy nature anymore. Grabs a passing. Don't grab the eels. Don't do it. Oh. You want your nuggies? You gotta earn your nuggies out here, buddy. I'll take you to a different fishing spot if this one doesn't come around, but I ain't raised a bunch of quitters. I raised you guys to be champions. I want you to catch a really big fish, pose with it. Don't let the motherfucker flop out of your hands. Just gotta grip it, you know? Just grab that fish, hold on for dear life. That's how you gotta do it. But they're cute. You're a strange one. Are we catching and releasing? It's a good philosophy of life, yes. If you went noodling, would it count as water polo? I ain't think that far ahead. Firmly grasping. Oh no. I didn't know how this stream was gonna go, but I'm not sure if this was what I was expecting. I hope that you guys are not let down by this fishing experience. I tried to make it as authentic as possible, you know. The ups, the downs, the plot twists, the betrayals, I don't know, like all that stuff you would expect in a reality TV show. But this isn't reality TV, this is real life. And we had a damn good time out here. There's nothing out here in these waters but the satisfaction of a job well done. And it is sinking to the bottom of the ocean really fucking fast because I have not seen you produce a good fish as of this whole fucking trip. Which is very strange, you know? I just thought you could do better than that is all. But it's okay! It's okay, tomorrow is a new day. We will go out into this fishing spot every day until we catch a fish that we can be proud of. You're going home? No, you're not. Oh yeah, don't hook yourself. That's dangerous. You gotta be careful. Patience and luck? Fishing is not about luck. Yes, the real fish are the friends we caught along the way. I mean, made along the way. I'm in the fishing mentality. It's not about the fish that I produce. It's you, not me. You. Shut up. I did my best today. That's all that matters. Fishing is all about luck unless you're chummy with some of the mermaids. I ain't ever think about that before. Don't blame us, Dad. You didn't even teach us. I ain't gotta teach you how to fish. It should be in your blood. You know, back when I was your age, no, when I was like 5 years younger, 10 years younger, I was catching fish left and right. They called me, That crazy kid out there who's catching fish left or right. That's what my nickname was. So you ain't got no damn excuses. I want to see results. You're not allowed back into the house until you produce a massive fish. Until you're setting records that show up in the morning paper. Alright? Yeah. So in the 1970s, it was somewhere around there, you know, ballparking a little bit. It was probably somewhere back then. Benjamin has given 5 years to say a reminder that this was originally intended to be an ASMR stream. Take solace in the fact we were spared the jokes being whispered into our ears. You guys escaped by a thread. A really, really small fishing line of a thread. Although I got to yell, you know, so that is the plus side of this. I got to be a little more passionate, a little more fervent about my fishing. Yeah, I forgot about the ASMR part, but I got so into character, you know, that's just how it is. Just remember, fishing is an ancient art. Fishing has saved many lives throughout history. Just gotta thank the fish of the world, and hope that one day we too can be like them. Got lost in the line. This ain't a damn theme park. I ain't gonna wait in line like that. Alas, we have to wrap this up soon. Mostly because I can feel my willpower crumbling apart rapidly. I'm getting too deep into this. I also forgot to put water on my desk, which is ironic considering all the water that we are surrounded by right now. Who would have thought? I keep forgetting something so damn simple and basic. I'd catch a fish faster in Disneyland faster than like this. There's a joke in there somewhere. I'm not gonna make it though. Not gonna make it. You can't give me that easily. I mean, thank God I forgot the water. Have you ever seen a comedian go on stage without their token bottle of water? But you're not gonna catch me drinking Dasani or anything like that. I wouldn't feed Dasani, drink. What do you call it when you're like feeding water to something? Is it like feeding still, or just like you go? I wouldn't feed, drink. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I wouldn't water it. Oh, so when you give water to an animal, you're like, oh yeah, let me go water my dog real quick before I leave the house. It doesn't make sense. Real comedians drink alcohol on stage? Are you saying that they're actually drinking a shit ton of vodka when it looks like they're drinking water? I feel like I could not in good faith actually recommend you to go drunk fishing, but I hear that it is a very American pastime. Of course you'd say that. I ain't never hear anybody say they're gonna water the dog. You know what? I gotta keep my ears open. I've learned something today. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Very nice. Very nice. Just as fun as a shower beer. I can just imagine someone standing in the shower just slowly sipping on a beer, just crying, thinking about life. That is really fucking depressing. I hate this. No more fishing for now. We're gonna put our fishing materials away, and we're gonna drive home in silence. That's all. Philosophy? No. No bush lights in the shower. I can't take it anymore. But I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for being patient with me. I expected to be able to do some ASMR, but I'm not disappointed by how this stream went. It was a pretty fun time. I always like an excuse to write up a bunch of really shitty jokes, so thank you for your patience. Thank you for your service today, all of you new people in the Tomoe Umari fishing cult, which is apparently a thing now. Go figure. Boss Cow 217 has given 50 carries to say friendship ended with fish. Now beer is your friend. Where's the correlation between the two? Wait, actually, don't they have like fish and chips like with like alcohol? Like isn't that a thing? But, like, fish and chips doesn't even actually involve chips. It's like the British chips. It's not like the actual, like, chips. It's like fish fries. Beer-battered fish? Are you trying to say that the fish dads get drunk and they batter the fish? That sounds like a crime. That's wrong. We're not gonna do that. Oh, it's beer batter. Okay, that's fine. That's fine then. That's a little bit different. It's breading? Oh, okay, of course. How could I have been so foolish? Are you saying this fish was battered by beer? No. Fish are not covered under our legal system. Does that mean we should go, like, shoot up an aquarium? Theoretically. Fuck. Anyway, I wanna end the stream now. I think we've done enough damage for one day. Just remember to follow, the law and not get into any mischief. I'm a good member of society. She let the intrusive thoughts out. It's okay, it's all fishing philosophy. Like I said, nothing leaves the fishing spot today. The aquarium itself is covered by property rights. You know what? We'll figure out a way around it. What if we approach from like the ocean side? You know when the aquariums are attached to the ocean, we could just like scuba dive or some shit and like breach the security. They don't got underwater guards around the perimeter, you know. I'm just saying we could make some magic happen. Not like criminal stuff, but you know, just like pay the fish a visit, you know, like to breach the perimeter and like pet the fish. Real gentle like. I think that would be fun. They do? They do. Okay, well, my plans are not working out very well. We free and willy? No, we're not killing any fish. This is not about fish. Wait, actually, maybe it was. You know, I don't know. I don't have my story straight anymore. It's kind of weird. This all started with just like a pleasant fishing trip, and now we're plotting crimes against fish kind. I don't really know how this happened. Yeah, I'm gonna need to reevaluate my life decisions, I think. Maybe I need a shower beer. Yeah, that might be the best move. When have they ever worked out? Apparently I'm not very good at planning things. I've learned some things today. The trout has had it good for too long. You can say that again. Have you guys ever watched those one videos of like people just cutting open fish? Just like gutting giant fish. I forget what kind they normally do. I think they normally do it to like big tuna. Like massive tuna, just like carving it open for like 20 minutes. It's really satisfying. After this stream, you should go watch someone carve open a tuna. I think that would be a good use of the rest of your night. That's my advice for today. Monster Hunter style? I've never played Monster Hunter before. But I am a river monster hunter, apparently. Yeah. It's nice falling to sleep to cooking videos and whatnot. It is soothing. I aspire to be that soothing one day. But yeah, alright, I was ending the stream. That's what I was doing. Thank you guys again for showing up. I will see you all next time. I hope I didn't traumatize anyone today, especially if you're not normally around here. I promise I'm not normally like this. I am normally much more well-adjusted and normal and sane and acceptable by society. So, yeah. It was a good fishing trip, though. We had lots of guffaws or giggles or whatever the fuck people call it. You know, hearty laughs. It was a damn good time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good night, everybody. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. Wait, let me check one last thing. Hold on. Gotta be a good fishing member of society. Okay. Actually, we're gonna raid Suri. I'm gonna collab with her tomorrow, so you guys can go and say hi to her in advance if you don't already know her. I think that would be a good thing to do. She's a really nice lady. Everybody knows friendship is the true spirit of fishing. That's how it works. That's definitely how it works. Be sure to be on your best fishing behavior though. Follow the rules of every fishing spot you go to. Yeah, we're doing a raid. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. Seahorse raid. Let's do it. But yes, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Horse lady out for now. I'll catch you around at the next fishing spot. Yes, wash your hands before you go. Been dealing with too much fish today. This is a dusty place. This is man's work out here. Although women can fish too. Everybody, fishing is for everybody. It's rated E for everybody. And every fish involved. Alright, bye-bye. Ah!